this is episode 2 of Nico Chase, or Chasing Nico, I think what we're going to call it. And after the last stream, I decided that we're not going to reuse anything out of Hunchback. We're going to start from scratch because I was having a few issues trying to de-hunchback the stuff. So I thought we'd try and do it from scratch. So this is what I've got up to. So if there's anybody else on, say hello. So the first thing I've done is I've got rid of everything, yeah? I've got rid of everything. So in constants, we've got just the normal constants that I'm going to use elsewhere. Game constants is empty. Game storage is empty. And I've just kept the joystick library, which we just need to just tweak slightly, and the keyboard, which is generic. So we can scan the keyboard and hey Tron. And I've got a macros library. So this macro library is only doing the scrolling at the moment, right? But I have done what Andy suggested. I have done what AndyMagicKnight suggested, and I've is it de-rolled or rolled? Is it de-rolled or rolled? Anyway, so I have actually rolled it out, yeah? So it's now doing load, store, and it's not even going through the columns. It's just one gigantic load, store, look, as you can see here, yeah? And the beauty of this, unrolled loops, thank you. And the beauty of this is if I run it, there you go. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. And so as you can see, before we was coming down here on the black, yeah? And so we've got all this space. And the smoothness is a lot better. So as you can see, I've got it framed now. So the top is static. The bottom is static if I add something at the bottom. So I've already got our scrolling frame already set up. So the white, I suppose that's white. The white is actually our scrolling frame. And everything else is just static. The downside of doing that unrolling, the downside of that is it takes such an awful lot of space. An awful lot of space. So if let's scroll up to where the bits that we're using, here we go. Alright, so we're starting at 20, let's say 22 for round figures. And then it just carries on until we get there to 38. That's like what, 4.5? Is that 5k just to scroll the screen? 5k just to scroll the screen. And we've only got I think it's only 12 rows we're scrolling. So I've started again. So I changed the macro to unroll the loop, so it's just a dedicated. And as you can see, we've got a much better, much more stable scroll. It also means that in this white bit here, we can perform game logic as well. Hey, Saucy. Hey, Saucy. Oh, Stacy. Hello, Stacy. So, yeah. So, the computer is not doing anything from here to here. All it's doing is here, it's setting the scrolly X, then waits until it gets to here, and then unsets the scrolly X. So, this down here should be stable like the top is stable. Yeah? So yeah, so that's what I've done in between screens. So I abandoned what we was going to do, and I have unrolled the scrolling element, So it takes 5k up just to do the scrolling. But it's, as you can see, it's a lot better. And also, that is normal speed, yeah. So if I go into hyper speed, here we go. There you go. And it's still stable as well. So that's double speed. So where we boost the speed up, yeah. So the high speed is 2 pixels at a time, yeah. It's 2 pixels at a time. I was trying to see if I could make it do 4, but it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it. It just stops. There we go. It just stops. Because I suppose, you know, it'll never reach 7 because 7 minus 4 is 3, minus 4 is minus 1. So it'll never ever do it. It'll never ever get to 7. So 2. So we've got one. So we've got normal speed and whoa, wrong one. Normal speed and this is double speed. Yeah, so it makes it a little bit trickier. So we can use the scrolling speed as, say, a difficulty level. Yeah, difficulty level. So normal would be normal speed, hard would be the super fast, and it's also it can be controlled by a variable. Yeah. So this is 1 pixel at a time, and the other one was 2 pixels at a time. Is it easier to control the speed with the unrolled loops? Yeah, it should be. It should be. Why not compare with 0? Because 7 is all the way over there, yeah? It's... Let's see, 7 is all the way over there. That's the last one. That's why we have to do the scroll, because it's actually moved the character off the screen, yeah? The first increment is never 0. Is that right? Is that right? Right, let's work it out. So we start off at 0. So 0 would become FF, which then would become 07. Which would become 06, 05, hey Docster. Yeah, it would do 0 because then it would just come back round. It does do 0. Yeah, it's decreasing because we're going the other way. Increasing makes it scroll right to left, but we're scrolling left to right, so we have to do a decrease. Yeah. So that's why we test for frame 7, because frame 7 is reset back over here, yeah. Frame 7. Hang on, frame 7. No, it's over. Yeah, it's over here. We could put the column in, and then it does 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So it rolls that column in, and then we test for 7 again. Scroll everything, put the column in. Yeah, that's all right, mate. It's all right. You got me thinking about it. But that's how it works. So we start off at 0. -1 becomes FF. Then I better do this because this is one step. Becomes FF. Then we end it with 7. Becomes 7. Yeah. Then it's -1 is 6. -1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, which comes back here. And that's how we're performing this. Now, for subtracting 2, like that, that would be 0 - 2, which is FE. See, it's strange how it works for 2. Strange. But it definitely works for 2. Zero would be 6, 4, 2, 0. 0, yeah. Yeah, it's strange. But as you can see, so this is normal speed, yeah? Yeah. And just to show you that we can adjust it, we'll create a new, so speed, there we go. So we'll have that. So we'll put that in there. And then what we will do is, what should we do? What should we do? Sure, we can do it there. Let's EOR2. I want it to switch the bit. I want it to switch it. That would do it, wouldn't it? That would do it, I think. Let's just figure it out. So, ER, 0 and 0 is 0, I think. It is. Is it? Oh, John, come on. You know how EORs work. You know how exclusive ORs work. What's wrong with you? Yeah. So that would be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right, here we go. So 0 and 1 becomes 1. 1 and 0 become... Oh, that's where it goes wrong. So do I want to do that? Right, so let's just make sure 0, 0, 0, 0. So when we come here, 1, 0, 1, 1 is 0. Yeah, that'll do it. So it's 3. It's definitely 3. So we're just gonna speed it up. So after it's gone through the set of characters, it'll speed up. Just to show you that it should speed up on its own. Without affecting our scroller. So we just got to wait until we get to 256. So this might be a bit of a wait. I should have made it... Never mind. Never mind. We're getting there. Here we go. We're halfway through. So it's the checkerboard. Live coding. Yeah, here we go. Checkerboard. So we should speed up. There we go. Oh yeah! Get in there. Get in there. And then it should slow down. Then it should slow down once we get back to the... There we go. It slowed down. So there we go. We know we can affect the speed of the scroller without the scroller throwing a fit. Yeah? Oh, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Good test, everybody. Well done. Right, let's get rid of it because we don't want to get confused with it. Oh, I ain't deleted something I shouldn't have done. Oh, I did. There we go. Right, so Stacy's been working his magic. Hang on. You could comp to -8 maybe. I mean, we could fine-tune it. We can fine-tune it. Right, Stacy's been working his magic and he's come up with some different types of map, right? So this one is 6 deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's in individual character format, yeah? So it's in individual, so each one of these is an individual character. And the trees can be made into all different, you know, all different types. The base is the same, but then everything after that is different. But he's also done, let's have a look. There's the 7. So this is the 7, and I think the trees are the same, but it's all tiled now, isn't it? Yeah, it's all tiled now. Is that a whizball tree? I don't know. Ask Stacy. He's the one that's done it. Stack bats. So the 5th one. 1, 2, 3. What, that one? That one. Bit of whiz ball in there. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deep if you do this. But I think this is 6, right? I think it's 6. We don't need this. We can just have the floor, yeah? Oh, I see you got broken stumps as well. Broken stumps. Oh, I didn't see that one before. Nice. broken stumps. And then we've got the, I think it's the 8 one. Here we go. So that's 16. That's 16 rows. Yeah, to trip you up. Yeah, I didn't see that, but yeah, there it is. So, but the difference between the 8 and the 16 is this there, this row here. So we have got. Oops, wrong one. We have got, I think it's, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 6 tiles. So I think we could get away with doing, what's the 6th one? Is the 6th one without the floor? No, the 6th one's not without the floor. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we can get away with this one. I think we can get away with this one. Yeah. But lose that. Go for the single character one. Yeah, I was thinking that because I'm going to be putting single characters at the end of the thing. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, Stacy. We've got the code in Hunchback to do the 2x2 tiles on the end because we do that with Hunchback on both sides. All I was thinking was that you know, having the different types of tree, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, the floor. We could map this floor. Just switch off the tile set on the left. Hang on, let me save as. We'll do right, then we'll switch it off. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I didn't know you could do that. Because what we can do is we could put the floor in. Yeah, we could put this floor in. I would start off with this one here and put that floor on. And then we'd put this floor in, but minus the trees, right? Minus the trees. So we just have a floor. And then we'll make Nico run in this square, yeah? And this is the bit that he wouldn't go into. So he would be running. So he would be that sort of size, wouldn't he, there? So that's what I was going to try and do, is try and get this floor in a shape that we can mess around with, yeah? Because what I want to do is I want to be able to put the floor on and then override the floor with the trees when we make them, yeah? Now the trees is going to be what we're going to have to do. I think what we're going to have to do, yeah, what we're going to have to do with the trees is we're going to have to make the trees in its own map file, yeah? And then say, I mean, they're 3 wide. No, they're 4 wide, aren't they? 4 wide, 4 wide. That's 2 wide, 4 wide, 2, 4. I'm just wondering whether we should just make it 2 wide trees without the bushy bits, just to make coding a little bit easier. Yeah. What do you guys think? Because if... Yeah, that would look like... Yeah, that would look like that, wouldn't it? That would look like that. What do you guys think? Do you think we should try and code for the 4? I mean, we have a couple of 2s in there. Keep them all the same size. I mean, don't get me wrong, mate. I would love to. I like the fact that we can have. I think. Let's try and keep the 4s in there. So we might have to have 2 sets of maps. You know, a 2 wide tree map and a 4 wide tree map of different styles. Yeah. I see Twitch alerts away. Oh, sorry, mate. I know that the other half had problems yesterday with Twitch. I think we should have two map files. One for 4 wide trees and one for 2 wide trees. And then we'll just pick from 2 wide and 4 wide. They don't tell you you're on? Oh. Oh. So, let's get the floor in. Right, let's get the floor in. So, we've converted this into... So, how wide is this? 120. So, this is 120 wide. Jeff usually phones to say that I've started. Alright then, mate. Right, so let's save that. And let's see if we can get a two high map in here. Right. So save project as, and so we're gonna call this Nico wood floor. Yeah. So we're going to say wood floor. Oh, I can't spell. How can I? Char based. Right. So let's. I can select, can't I? Here we go. Cell. So can I not select a lot? Oh, that's annoying. Can't even delete a row. Well, that's annoying. How are we going to delete rows? Ha 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 ha. Here we go. Nico's going to be running on this. Yeah, so this is going to be underneath him, which is his ground, and this is going to be where he's running on, yeah? Right, so let's reduce that down to 2. There we go. Right, so we need to... We don't need the tree stumps in there because we're going to superimpose them on there. So we're going to have a rolling floor. Right, let me... Right, let's see. So we need to get rid of the flooring. So, so what we're going to do there? We'll do. Oh, that's the one, isn't it? So click that. Oh, hang on. Have I just changed something by accident? No. Right, click that, brush, paste. Click that, paste. There we go. Let's grab that. I like the little twigs. What we're going to do here, we've got that, so we'll put one of those in. We'll put one of these in. We'll make it do that. There we go. We'll put another twig in, I think, there. Hey Gary, welcome, welcome, welcome. And we've got a twig there, so we'll put the green thing, because we haven't done a green thing. Oh, we'll have a green one. Yeah, we'll have a green one there. And then that one can be... Right. Now, we need... I suppose we can change the character set for the static bits so we can use standard characters on there. So how many characters we used so far? 99. Okay. But some of them are duplicates. We can de-dupe, can't we? What's wrong with Aston? Oh, it's because you eat. Oh, okay. Right, let's see. Remove duplicate characters. There we go. Yeah. So that's why I thought if I remove duplicate characters. Right, let's save this. Let's see if we can export this and see if we can get it doing the floor. Binaries. Oh, just send me the lot. We are going in there, 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 there. Right, so there's our cap. Right, so we need to put these somewhere. Now, we're using from 1800. So we're using from 1800. So where should we put our character set? So character set. So we can't put it there because that's where we're putting the sprites. So, I suppose we could put them there. 1000. Ooh. Are we okay for 1000? Yeah, we are. So we could definitely put them there. Right, so we'll put the characters at 1000. Right, so we are looking at that. Oops. That. Right, let's set up the Vic chip. Right, let's do this. So LDA hash no, LDA VM that and with 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 do that and then OR it with what we want, which is 1000, which is going to be 010 like that. Right, so that's the character set in place. I have just thought, let's make this easy. $128. Let's make this easy. So they're not okay. They're not. Are they all different? Right, hopefully that's changed them all. No, it still left them in. Right. 128. I was just thinking how we can make this easier so it rolls round without having to worry about it. So if we make it 128, then we can roll it without an issue, yeah. So let's put a let's do this, do that. What's it like at the beginning? Okay. We'll finish it off with some sort of hump and we'll put a green twig tree there. Right, save, export, Go. Right, so that's now 128 wide, right? That's now 128 wide. So we need a map floor column indicator. And so now we can try and put the floor in, yeah. So this is placing characters on the placing characters on the left, yeah. And what we can do is yeah, what we can do is let's start getting some storage together. Right, so what was I thinking? I was just thinking of something then. Oh, John, I just oh yeah, the buffer. I think it's fill number, comma, value. I think that's what that fill is. Right. So we've got our left-hand buffer. If we go into the macro here, we'll do say buffer address, and then here we can do load buffer, comma x, and then store it on the screen. So we've now got a way of putting stuff on the screen, yeah. And I've made that. Oh, okay. We are right. We need to get some constants going. Game constants. Right. So seems we're doing this properly. Right, so let's get this started. So we are saying scroll top is row 7. So scroll top row is 7. I think that's 18. I think it was 18, wasn't it? Yeah, 18. Right, let's get all this started. So change that, change that, change that, change that. Change that, 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 that. Oh, have I got screen RAM in here? Oh yes, I've got screen RAM in there. So we're in 0400. And if we had a second screen, would be 0800. So that's going to be 07. Yep, that'll do. Right, screen RAM. So we can do the screen RAM. So here, let's start meaning as we go on. That's colour RAM. Right. Now we can't see that because we're not importing. Right, so that should see that. Oh, no. Or did I call it constant or constants? Constants. Right. Now we can't put the storage in there, but we can put it in here. And have it there. Then this, because this is so we need to tell it where the, oh, we also need colour, don't we? Oh, come on. Since Microsoft have upgraded VS Code, it's not playing at all. Not playing at all. We'll put brackets around that just to make sure. And we'll do it for the colour as well. Right. So, storage. Right. Right, let's see if we've got. Yep, looks like we haven't broken anything. The only thing that's worrying me is it didn't change the address. I thought it would have used the address. Oh, is 1000 where the standard characters are? Is 1000 where the standard characters are? Yeah, okay, so we can't put it there. Okay. Okay, right, we'll swap them two over then. So we're going to say 1000 is where the sprite data is going to be, and 2000 is where the character is going to be. Right, 2000 we need to change. If it's 2000 we need to change this to be there. So it's got to be 1 there, 0. Right, let's try that. Do we get troublesome graphics? There we go. There we go. Right, so it's just a case now of populating the last two things with the characters. So, scroll left. So I think we should put the characters on before we do the scrolling. Right, so JSR. Let's do that. So first things first, we'll increase our indicator, or should I do that afterwards? No, we'll do that afterwards, because it starts off at 0. So we need to grab this. We need to grab the first one, yeah. So we have a floor-based system which is 128 characters long. So if we go LDY that, LDA that's going to take the top row, yeah, and then store that in there. -2. No, -1. So we load the character and then store it there, and then we'll do the next one. Now we know it's 128, so we can just do 128. That should give us down to the next row. And this one will put it at the end. increase our map floor. And it with 127, so 7F. Well, we'll do it this way. Like that. And store it back. So we never go beyond 128, 0 to 127, so it will always roll. So every time we're calling it, the floor should always carry on going. So if we grab the next floor column, we load it in Y, grab the character, store it in the 2 positions, we should start seeing the floor appear. We should start seeing it, and we don't. Ha! Why don't we? Why don't we see it? Am I using the right character set? Yes, that's 2000. Oh dear. That is not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. Right, so the character set is at 2000, so we're all right there. So I'm not picking up the right character then. Let's put a breakpoint in there. Let's do that. Right, load to... Oh! What a plonker. What a plonker. We'll give ourselves some space. Map data. That's what I forgot. Map data. So we are looking at yeah, mate. You know, getting ahead of myself. So we'll put that in. We might as well. Where's the colours? Is that attribute 1? The character colours, is that attribute 1? That looks like colour data, doesn't it? Right, let's load up. Or is that colour data? 58, D8, D8, D8. So that's 0. Okay, so that's white. 1, 7, 1. Okay. One, right, okay, L1 is the colour data. Right, L1 is the colour data. Right. Floor map, and so we will do another one which is floor colour map. So, no. Let's put that there. So this is the character colour map. Right, and then that's the floor map. Right, so we should be able to here, right, so we get the character, store it, and then right, I'm going to use X. And then what we'll do is we'll do transfer aim to Y, LDA, character color map, comma Y, and then store that in left hand color buffer. And then we'll do the same again here. Transfer A into Y, load the map, and then store it in the color buffer like that. Right, hopefully we'll get some sort of floor. What's it saying? Can't open. Okay. It's on the character map. What have I... Oh, there's a space. There's a space. Ooh. That's going down, isn't it? Right, let's work this out. 18 minus 7 is 11? Zero to 11 is 12 rows. Right, 0 to 11. Right, let's see if that's putting it in the right place. So we will put a breakpoint there and see what's going on. Right, So we're loading X, which should be 0, and it is. So we're loading. Have I not changed the address? No! Oh dear, I didn't change the address. Oh god dear. It's still... There's something wrong there. Something wrong there. Well, that's wrong for a start. Hey D-Type. We're just trying to implement the floor. It's doing all of them. It's doing all of them, and I don't know why. Oh, that's why. We don't want it to do that anymore. Where's there? So load X. What's X? Oh, it's that, isn't it? Row minus start row. So 7 minus 7 would be 0. Then add it to the row. Right, let's see if that does it. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Looky, looky, looky! Right, let's get the multicolour going. Multicolour, multicolour, multicolour. Right, so multicolour. Where's my where's the trusted book? Does anybody off the hand know what the multicolour one is? If you don't worry about it. I wonder if it's Scrolly X. Here we go. Enable multicolor. So bit 4 in Scrolly X, bit 4, right, so here, bit 4, it's that one there, isn't it? So let's make that 0, right, so the back colours, it's right at the back, isn't it, colours? Right, border colour, background colour, right, border, background 1, background 2, BG colour 1 and BG colour 2. So what are the background colours? Background colour. Does that mean 1 and 10? Okay, right, so 1 is 13 and 2 is 8. Right, let's get them set up. So light green, was it brown? No, it's not brown, is it? Orange. Right, do we have a floor that looks like it's a floor? No. Why is it not gone into multicolour mode? Have I switched the wrong one on? Right. Where's Scrolly X? I know it's around here somewhere. Here we go. So bit 3 is that, bit 4 enables multicolour. So enable multicolour. So 1 is multicolour, 0 is off. Right. My bad. So we need to do this.
Yeah, so actually we've got a plan to go and have a talk together and basically what we need to do now, we'll get this laptop.
What am I doing wrong?
Leave it on in peaceful tomorrow. Get some harvest every now and again.
What am I doing wrong for this one? The colour's going on. Have I got to add 8 to it? Is that multicolour?
I have got the walls in the double one.
They're all multicolour.
Well, in the interest of time, and in fact I need to do it tomorrow, as I say, our suggestion is we drop it into easy, and we've got those tools, we've got the utility, accessible, free people, and after we drag that number down, we've got the slime chunk is, we're just going to get trounced tomorrow.
Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Well, that was strange. Well, there we go. We're starting to get a floor. Right, we seem to be scrolling this line here. So let's see if we can stop that happening. That is now there. Or a little bit further. Right, that's fixed. That's now done. So we've got this one to do at the bottom here. So I reckon we just need to minus one off that one. Nope. There we go. There we go. So that's our floor. That is our floor. Now, right. Right, so that's our floor. So we've got the stable raster on top and bottom now. So we haven't got any funny things going off. Right, so the next thing is we need to get Nico on there. We need to get him running. So let's look at what Stacy's done for us. Right, where are we? Oops, wrong one. Oh, can't. Oh, I mean, yeah, I was in the right one. What was I doing? Right. Okay. So he's been working his magic again. So now we've got a bone and a cookie. Nice t-shirt, Tex. Cheers, mate. I didn't know.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh, Nicomo, thank you very much for the bits, mate. Thank you. Much appreciated. But yeah, nice. It's one of Mrs. OSK's specials. There you go. I think it. I hate programming. I hate programming. I hate programming. It works. Oh, I love programming. Right. As you can see, Stacy sent us a rotating bone and a rotating cookie. But we also sent us this as well. And by the way, Mrs. OSK absolutely loves this. Here we go. Nico.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever. Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Docster. I mean...
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Did you tell Docster I'm
Not yet.
Hi, John here.
Hi.
Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Is that the 5? I think that's the 5, isn't it?
Hi, John here.
Well, no.
Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Docster, thank you very much. You are too generous. Do you want to say your news?
Yeah, I don't have to get on camera, do I?
No, you don't. Just shout down the mic. No, you don't. Just stay there and just shout.
Can I shout to Docster?
Tell
Yeah.
Docster.
Hey, Docster. Just popping into John's stream to say hello. I'm not coming on camera. But I just wanted to tell you that on Monday, I became a Twitch affiliate. I'm very excited and very chuffed. So I thought I'd just let you know. Because I know you come and lurk in the back of my streams sometimes.
Saucy says congratulations.
Thank you, Saucy.
Yes, it's official. She became an affiliate on Monday. So,
yeah, and then OSK had to help me set it all up.
yeah, and then I had to help her set it all up. Are you happy now?
Yes, I better go.
Go on then. Right then. So, Stacey, is this... question, is this an overlay? Yeah, is that the cone overlay on the original dog, or original Nico? Or is it a brand new one? Because what I was thinking was, if it's the same dog with the cone overlay, then we could try and merge the two together, couldn't we? This like this one. That's what I was trying to figure out when you sent it me. I was trying to figure out whether it's that. Hang on, can I run 2 of these together? Let's have a look. Can I run 2 of them? Oh yes, here we go. Right, let's put that there. Let's make that smaller. We'll make that smaller and put that one there. Rats. Oh, Windows drives me up the wall. Stop it. So are they, is the dog the same? It's just got a cone on. It's not quite the same, is it? It's not quite the same. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. It's the ears, isn't it? It's the ears that make it difficult. But they, Mrs. OSK loves them. She absolutely loves them. She thinks you've done a really, really good job. So this is Nico. Nico without the cone. Nico with the cone. No, mate. No, it's all right. I was just wondering if it was just a cone overlay, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we got plenty of space. So we can definitely do the cone set and the non-cone set. But she absolutely loves them. Mrs. OSK absolutely loves what you've done. Yeah. So all we're gonna do, right, is if you want to tinker with them, that's up to you, mate. Yeah. But I don't want you to go out your way to try and. No, it's not an issue, mate. It's not an issue. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the subs, mate. I muchly appreciate your very generosity. Extreme generosity. It still makes me humble, mate. I don't get me wrong. I do not expect it at all. At all. Keeping the channel alive. That's all right, mate. Because we're going to use this spike set. Yeah, we're just going to get Nico running and trying to see if we can get the basics of him up and running. Yeah, because I'm going to rejig the program anyway, because we'll have to split it into its component parts, yeah? Because not everything's going into that one file. So we will export this, yeah? And then we'll try and get Nico on the screen. So let's move that out of the way. So we've got a few blank sprites. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 37, 24. So that means that needs to come to be 25, doesn't it? There we go. Right, file, save as, Nico multi. Oh, hang on. No, I'll leave it. Despaced. We'll do that. Right, so we'll export this. We'll export this little lot. Right. No, Nicomo, it's not finished. This is the. We've just parked it to one side for a bit because we're joining the Phase 101 game jam, where we're trying to build a Trex Runner clone. I think it's called Trex Runner, isn't it? Where's my Discord? There we go. So Phase 101's created this game jam. And so because there's only 2 months to do it in. So we're creating a game based on retro Trex that you can find as that Easter egg in Chrome. But it's got to be an 8-bit it's got to be an 8 or 16-bit version, but not x86 or ARM. So any other machine, but not x86 or ARM. So we decided we've built this concept about, instead of a dinosaur just jumping over cactuses, we've decided to make it Nico's trying to escape me with a syringe. So he's trying to run away from me with a syringe, but he's got to make sure that he can jump over the trees, because we're going to have things like this in place. We're going to have things like this in place. So let me just boost that a bit. So you can see that's the floor that we've just put on. And he's got to jump over the trees to keep away from me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to throw bones at him and biscuits that are going to give him health, and we'll do power-ups as well, where he can, because one of the cacti, all right then, cacti, but one of the things, I think, was it Docster or was it somebody else, about where if he picks up the cone, it becomes invincible and he can run through trees and stuff like that. So that'd be a power up and a power, but if he doesn't pick anything up or doesn't eat anything, then he gets tired.
Hello,
and then...
John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Oh, have I got a follow? Who's followed? Oh, I've got so many windows open. Gets a cape and he can fly. Stacy, you're real, mate. Hey, that's a good idea, isn't it? We could have a flying power up. You've had most of the windows. Stacy hides. Hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to make a note of that. So, as well as we've got hit the cone. Where's the cone? He can't pick up the biscuits. Ducks will drop biscuits and bones. And now we've got a power up, which is flying, where if he jumps, cape activates and then it flies until the power up runs out. Yeah, that's a really good idea. How about jumping over doghouses? Well, the way I'm looking at it at the moment, it's we're going to have 2x2s and 2 wide trees and 4 wide trees. So I'm sure we could stick a doghouse in there. We've only got 2 months, only 2 months. There's 1 month and 28 days to go. Yeah, so we can do a fair bit. Yeah, we can do a fair bit with a little bit of help from people. So, someone who's got musical skills and that. So we're getting there. So let's get Nico on the screen, running. So I've just saved that. Did I export it? No, I didn't. Right, export as binary. So we're going to export the lot, and we are going to put it in there. But no, we will be coming back to we'll be coming back to Myriad. Don't worry, we'll be coming back to Myriad. But we want to contribute to Phase 101. He supports the channel, so I thought it would be a good idea for, and also Phase is using it as a learning exercise for his viewers. So if we can try and make this as easy as possible, then to understand, then it will come out. Hopefully, it'll be good. Right. So Nico. Right. So I'm going to get rid of that. Don't need it because now we're using this one here. So Nico, multi-Nico run despaced hyphen sprites. Right. So we've got 1000. So 1000. Oh, it's 64. Right, okay. So, we're looking at sprite pointer 64. So the first ones were the multicolour ones, I think. The first one's the multicolour one, isn't it? That's a multicolour sprite, and then we've got the high-res ones after that. Right, so let's get some constants running. Game constants. Right, so constants. We don't. Do we do a namespace, or do we do? Oh, we do that, don't we? Right. So Nico. Just trying to think of a name. I was gonna nest it, but I don't think we should do that. So normal Nico running multicolor is sprite 0. So we're gonna have dot label base sprite pointer equals 64. And then normal Nico running high res is +4. Or is it +3? +3. Yeah, it's +3, isn't it? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, 3. 4. No, +4. +4. Right, so game. So in storage, we now need a frame counter, and a Nico frame counter. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, mate. That is a good idea. Thank you, mate. It's a good idea. Oh, hang on. Have I forgot to add point? Add OSK. That didn't add points, did it? Hang on. That didn't add any points, did it? Add OSK. Let's do that again. Oh. Oh, there we go. There you go. So you got 5 points, mate. Right. So we've got Nico running. We have. So we've got a game frame counter and we've got a Nico frame counter. So the Nico frame counter is counting what sprite frame it's on. We're on. But we have a frame counter that's just basically going to be counting the frames as we go. So what we're going to do is in our game loop here, in our game loop, that should be working, or is my bot having a bit of a problem? CPS tools, yeah. Oh, it's not working. I bet it's crashed. Hang on. Bet it's crashed. Let's have a look. Has it crashed? No. Right, I'm going to have a look at that. Going to have a look at that. Why is that not coming up? No, I'm not using the raster IRQ, not yet, not at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to do inc LDA. Right, I'm going to have to take some no-ups out here. So here we go. So we need to take some no-ups out now. So it's going to overrun, which it is. So let's take some no-ups. So that many? That'll be a good start. Let's just see if we've still got the stable raster. Yeah, we still got the stable raster. That's good enough. Right, so now we've got a frame counter that counts up to 64 and then resets. Yeah, so it counts up to 64. So that's our frame. That's our game frame counter. Yeah. John, replace all the no-ups by a loop. There ain't that many. There ain't that many. And also there may be some more stuff going in there that will allow us to, delay the raster a little bit. So now we've got the raster in, we can now let's get Nico on the screen. So let's so we need to activate 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we need to enable. So we need to enable the bottom two sprites, and then we're going to load and of course it's not going to let us do it. I wonder if it's getting confused because of the file constants. Maybe I should do that. Right, let's do that and that. Well, I don't want it doing that for a kickoff. Right, I'm going to have to do this file by file, I think. Right. I don't want it doing those. So let's go up. Yeah, we'll do that one. Do that one, do that one, do that one, do that one. Don't want it doing them. So we've done that one. Don't want to do game constants. Right, game storage. Let's do that. So start at the start there. So we want to replace that one, that one, that one, and that one. Don't need that. That's fine. We're good to go. Right, I wonder if that will solve our problems now. Right, game constants dot sprites dot no. Never mind. So sprite 0 is on top of everybody else, isn't it? So that's going to be the high res one. That one that's going to get stored into sprite 0. And then we've got that one that's going to get stored into sprite 0 plus 1. Multicolour mode for sprites. Where's multicolour mode for sprites? Raster. Am I going the right way? Right, most significant bit, scrolly, raster, sprite enable scrolly, vertical expand, new. Aha. SPMC, there we go. Thank you. DO25. What's DO25? Oh, the multicolours. Yeah, we've got to figure. Oh, you're already doing it. 26. Is that right? Oh, it's 0 and 1. So the two multicolours are 0 and 1. Right. So that's that one, 0 and 1. Okay. So let's put them in. Yeah. So that's enabled him. We've set the multicolour. We need to set his colour, which is yellow. So he's 27, isn't he? Yeah. Right, so that's set. Oh, why are you not happy? There you go. Now it should be. Right, so so the bottom raster is 202. So let's just run it. We're probably not going to see anything at the moment. Right, so 202 is down here, and we want him there, roughly on there, round about there. So that's going to be 202 minus 8, what's 204? Yeah, 204. Let's do 202. Let's put him at 202. Right, so LDA hash 202, store it in sprite 0y and store it in sprite 0y plus 1. No, that's not right, is it? Because it's in pairs. Yes, it's in pairs. And then we'll put him somewhere close to the beginning. So we'll start with 100, store it in SP0X. Ah. Right. Right. We didn't set the sprite pointer. I thought we did. (202 minus 23? Is it 23? One, 20. Oh, it's 20 down. 20 down. 20 rows down. Ooh, we're there. We're almost there. Why is he not? Why is he not showing? I think I put it in the right place. Oh, it's showing all right. Look, they're there. And they're on. And the point... So what? Right, that's showing, but that's not. That is weird. Can't I put sprites at 1000? Yeah, the sprite pointer's okay, look. And it's showing there, but it's not showing there. I wonder if we can't have the sprites at 1000. Right, okay. Would explain it. So if we've got the character set there, well, let's put the sprites. Let's put the sprite there then. And we'll let the map data go straight after the sprites. There we go. There we go. There's something wrong there, isn't there? Can you try to stop the scroll for a test? Yeah, I think there's something wrong with. I think I've got my multicolor. I think I got my multicolor set wrong. I think I got my multicolor set wrong. Where are we? So that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's multicolor. Oh, we got to set the color of it. We've got to set the color of it, and we ain't done that. That's why it's white. So the color.
Remember that they were transformed in what is it called, 5 radius?
Oh, that's straight.
If you're now
Oh, there we go. That's why it's not looking right. That's right. It's not looking right. Hang on, I'm on the wrong file for a kickoff. We've not set the color of that, have we? So that's grey. Sprite 1 is grey, which is mid-grey. Right, mid-grey. So let's set that up. We've set one colour, sprite, but we haven't set the other colour. And we set the wrong one. Oh, okay. 0 plus 1. That's the right one. Right, he should look a bit more like himself. There we go. There we go. That looks more like him. He needs to move up. He needs to move up a bit. So let's move him up 3 pixels. Don't drag him when you're walking him. Right. I think he needs to go up another 2, I think. Oh. There we go. Right, let's see. That looks about right. That looks about right. Right, let's get him running. Let's get him running. Right, so so animate Nico. Okay. Yeah, mate. Yes, we will be doing. We will be correcting and making all the things as proper. So, animation. So, Nico frame delay equals, so every eighth frame we're going to get Nico, we're going to animate Nico onto the next frame. So we'll use that. So right, so we need to load. Have I got a Nico frame counter? Yes. So load and it with doesn't like 3 layers, does it? And it with that -1. And we will, what we're going to do is we will animate him. We will animate him on the 0 frame. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to animate him on the 0 frame. So branch if not equal to. If it's not equal to 0, then we're going to exit. Right. So it is the 0 frame. So we need to increase Nico frame counter. We'll load it in, and it with 3, and store it back. Because we always know he's going to have 4 frames. Everything's going to have 4 frames to try and make it as easy as possible, yeah? So we're going to do that. And then we go and add it to the base sprite pointer. So, yeah. So we will go and say CLC ADC by base sprite pointer, store it in sprite 0. No. 1. Then CLC, and then we're going to add 4. In fact, let's do this properly. Oh, come on. Let's do this properly. Oh, I can't. That's alright. Okay, we'll leave it as that. #4, because we know it's going to be 4. And then store it in sprite 0. So on every 8th frame of the master counter, we're going to animate Nico. Right. So all we need to do is put this in here. You've done really well, Stacy. You've done really well. And it looks like he's running at the right speed compared to the floor. That he is running at the right speed, isn't he? He wouldn't be running at the right speed when it's double. We might have to put the mechanic to speed to half the animation frame. Oh, see you later, Manuel. Have fun. We'll see you next time, yeah? Hey. Right, so we'll tackle the speeding up, because if I speed up the frames, right, if I speed up the scroll, let's speed up the scroll. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Oh, I've still left it in here, haven't I? There it is. So if I double that, then oh, and it stopped. The animation stopped. Why is the animation stopped? Why is the animation stopped? Well, it goes in it. Okay, let's run through it. Load that is OE, and it with that. Branch if not equal to 0. Yeah, it's not doing it, is it? Let's swap it. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. Oh. Right, okay. Have I put that animation in the wrong place? Let's put it there. So the frame counter. Am I destroying something? This is doing the frame counter. See you later, Gary. Chat to you tomorrow. Ooh, why? Well, it's running through it all the time. That is weird. Why is it doing that? It is not. I think the frame counter's not working, is it? This frame counter's not working. Right, let's put the breakpoint there. Got to make sure this animation stuff works. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. That is strange. C, D, A, B, C, D, A. Oh, something's affecting it. B. Something's affecting it. 0287. 0827. Something's affecting it. There, 4. So so it should come through this every cycle. C, D, then it's gone to A, B, C, D. There's something wrong there. There's something wrong there. Let's do that. Right, this should be the frame counter. Yeah, 0824. Right, 0824 is there. Right, here we go. So B, C, D, E. What is going on? What is going on? Nothing else uses that. Nothing. That's the store there. Nothing else is using it. So why is it throwing a fit? Oh, 0824. 080. 0824. Oh, I wonder if it's that. I wonder if it's that. Right, I wonder if it's that. Let's just add one. I wonder if it's that. Well, would you believe it? I mean, it still looks alright, the animation, even at the floor with that speed. Yeah, I don't think we have to mess around with it. Now, I've just gotta check something. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, we've got a problem. Got a problem. Right, so I see what the problem is now. I see what the problem is. Yeah, right. I see what the problem is. Let me just do a quick alteration. There. That's better. There we go. You can see his nose. Hey. You can see his nose. Right, we have a problem still. It's that colour, isn't it? Dark grey 11. Yeah, it's dark grey, not black. So the multicolour that's set to black is actually dark grey. This one. There we go. There we go. There's my little man. Right, let's put it back to the normal speed. Oh, if I missed it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the little man. Well, the name. I mean, the name's up for anybody. But I've got, as a project, I've called it Chasing Nico. Yeah, as a game name, as a project name, but. If that's the game name, then fine. If it's not, if somebody comes up with a better name, we'll use it, yeah? Oh, Stacy. Night, mate. I'm glad you've seen your handiwork now coming to life. So, have fun, yeah? Nico's Run. Ooh. Hang on. Let me make a note of that. Made a note of that one. Nico runs, yeah. So, what we need to be able to do now is we need to be able to we need to figure out the jump animation, yeah? So we're going to have to interrogate the keyboard and the joystick to get the controls and then figure out how we're going to do it. No, mate. You carry on. The fact that you're listening is great. So, now the jump is not going to be as bad as Hunchback, which means you had to jump up as well as along. Yeah. Here we're just going to be jumping up. So it's basically we're just going to be adjusting the Y. Yeah. So we need to be able to hit a button and it makes him jump into the air and then comes back down again. Yeah. So now I in Hunchback I think I did a sine table or a cosine table. I can't remember. Let's have a look. Oh, it was a sine table. So I suppose we could do the same sort of thing. I mean, Nico's at... Where did we plonk him? 173. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. Let's see if we can get him to jump, but still in the running animation because we'll need to change the animation state. Yeah. So now the way I did it in Hunchback was this. So let's get game storage and jump. So we need to, we've got number of frames. Here we go. Number of frames. So jump number of frames. We'll have the same as what we've had before. And it's the same number, isn't it? Right. So we've got the number. So we've basically got 8 frames. So it'll be. That's the frame delay. Maybe we need another constant in here. So, so to make him jump for a second, that's if we make him jump for a second, that's 64 frames in essence. Half a second's 32. We'll do 32 to start with. We could tweak it later. So So 32 frames of jumpage. Yeah. And we need so we'll change that here. And then that can go in there. Right. Right, so I need to I'll put them in here. I'll put them in here. Like I did with Myriad, we'll have some statuses on and off. So we'll set that to that. Right, so in the animation we need to check. Right, so we're in here, so we'll load oh, it's not in there, it's storage, isn't it? Branch if plus so this is Nico running. Okay. So if he's jumping, right, we haven't got the jumping in here yet. So he's jumping. What's his jumping animation? So that's 8. Right, back we go. So base pointer, but it's not going to be the base pointer now. It's going to be that. It's going to be that. Oh, I've just had a bit of a brainwave. Oh, I've just had a bit of a brainwave. And in fact, we can do this, can't we? We can put that there, and we can get rid of that. Right, let's see if he's still running. Ooh, have I got too many brackets? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's the error? Variable Nico number of frames not present. Oh, animation. Missed that. So the table contains. Sorry guys, I didn't see the chat. So the table contains the absolute Y value. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is that we have the absolute Y value, so we'll always come back down in the same spot. Now, what's the problem now? Oh, rats! It's that one I wanted to do, not that one. Whoa, undo. Oh, I think my mouse has just died. Yep, my mouse has just died. Just died a death. Got dead mouse syndrome. Nah, it's alright. I've just my mouse has just died a horrible death live on stream. I'll charge him up tomorrow. There we go. Mouse is back. Mouse is back. Here we go. Died a death. Horrible death on stream. Right, so I need to get rid of that. Lack of cheese. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Right, so that's the one I want for there, isn't it? Why are you complaining? Oh, you're not now. Right then. What? Oh, sprites. Right. Come on. Still run, Nico. Still run. And we've... Right. That should be base sprite +8. Add. Right, I'm just wondering if it's something to do with this. Where is the plank? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Let's Let's find out what it's doing. I bet it's doing something stupid. Right, so CLC load 28. That's 0. Branch if plus. Add A0. Store it in 7.9. CLC, store it. Okay. Oh, it's still 0. No, 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 no. That. Oh! Now comes the plank. Now comes the plank. Oh. Can you see the problem? Come on. You're experienced coders. Can you see the problem? No? I'm loading A with the status of the jump, which is always 0. And what am I doing here? So, let's change that to that. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, that's working. Right, let's see if we set Nico jumping to be on, then his animation should change to be the jump animation. Alright, so let's just see if that's working. There we go. So that's doing his jump animation. Right, so we've got the jump animation going. I'm just wondering if we're going to have to slow down the jump animation while he's doing it, because that'll be too quick. Unless he's doing that while he's jumping. I don't know. We'll see. We can see. Right, let's see how we're going to implement the jump. So, we need a you'll have to have to repeat it to extend it, yeah. But I mean, it's this is the whole point of this is a quick game, isn't it? So maybe we don't have to worry about them sort of things. It's just the quirk, right? So we need a counter for the jump arc, so we know exactly where we are in the jump arc. So, so what I'm going to do then is, so yeah, so if it's on, if the jump is on, then we change the Y value. So let's do let's try and see if we can put this in here. I'm just wondering whether do I want to put it in the animation system or create another one. No, we'll have another one. Right, so we will test outside of the loop whether we're in the jumping cycle or not. Yeah. And so if we are in the jumping cycle, we want to start affecting the Y value of Nico, depending on where we are in the jump cycle. Right, so we also need a status then. So we need a jump status. So
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
hello. Who's followed? Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot to do the follow of the previous one as well. Octavia, welcome, and hello. I don't want to destroy your name, but say hello to our new follower, guys. Amazing writing gaming assembly. Yeah. It's we're getting there. Right. So here we've got jump statuses. I'll just call it jump status. Right. So we'll have a one that says that we are in the initial state. One we're in the middle of the jump. Do we need a one that says we're finished? Do we need one that says that we're in the middle? No, I don't think so. We just need to be able to say that it's initializing and we're jumping, yeah? So the initialize would come from when we trigger the jump, and then jump is going to do it. So we need to now here. So LDA. Jump status. Compare it with I suppose I could use this. I suppose I could use the actual. Oh, I'm just thinking. I suppose I could use this as the status as well. Yes, we could do that. We could do that. So we know we're going to be plus. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Nico jumping is plus. No, that should be fine. No, that should be fine. So we're okay. So we're loading that. Blank mask off the negative bit because we don't want to do that, and then we can check whether we're in initial status or not. Right, so the initial state would be starting the thing off, wouldn't we? That would be starting that off. So that's initializing that. And then we can set it to jump. Yeah, jump. Right, let's work this out. If that's one, and that's 2, then I need to do this. Eight. I need to do that, so I can blank that one out. So that would set it to jumping. So then it would not go through there. So jumping now performs the Y movement. So we would get LDY this. LDA I think it's that, isn't it? Nico, yeah. Comma Y. So that's our Y value. So we just need to store that in the sprite. So store in sprite 0. No. SP0, comma Y, and store it in SP0 Y plus 2. Okay. Then we know what our arc frame is because it's there with Y. So we can do I in Y, compare Y with gain constants dot animation. I can't remember animation. Yeah, number of jump frames. Here we go. Dot number of jump frames, and we want to make it +1 because we're doing increase Y, so we're doing 0 to 32. No, we don't need to do +1. 0 to 32, 0 to 31 is 32, so that's right. Then branch if not equal to exit. If it is equal to it, then we need to reset the status. Yeah. So LDA hash game constants dot off. Store it in Nico jumping. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to get it to repeat. We're going to get it to repeat the jumping. So we're going to leave it on. Plus this in it. So we're going to get him to jump all the time. We're going to get him to jump. So we're going to reset the cycle. Right. So in the game where we're animated, so before we animate Nico, we're going to do this. So LDA, so we need to test that if he's jumping here. Yeah, if he's jumping. Branch if plus to bypass jump. So it's going to bypass the jump. Yeah. Now we've set Nico jumping. We've set Nico jumping to be on. So he should start jumping straight away. Let's see if everything works. Let's have a look. Cross your fingers. Here we go. And he's not there. Why is he not there? Let's find out what's going on. Oops, that's the one I want. Right. I made him vanish, yeah. Right, so we're loading Y. So we should be in the initialization, but we're not. We've not gone through the initialization. That is worrying. Maybe it's because I've not set it to be that to start with. So we better set it. This will be handled when we have the jump trigger, because we're just pretending. Yeah, we're just pretending. We're saying that it's already been triggered. Yeah. Right. Let's try that. Let's see if that goes through the initialization first. Now it's gone through initialization, and there is his lordship. Right. Let's leave that there and press F11. Oh, he's gone. It's always 0. Oh. Ah. And none of you spotted it. None of you spotted it. None of you spotted it. Right. Good comeback, mate. Good comeback. Right, let's have a look. So, load A and A is 0. Why is A 0? Let's look at the memory. Is it that one? Right. 08 2A. That can't be working it out properly. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's a differential. That's a differential. That is a differential. We don't want a differential. We want the absolute. We want it to tell us what Y value to do it at. Alright, how are we going to do this? What, making the Nico game or just the Trek, the T-Rex runner clone? Oh, just the T-Rex runner. Well, it's a bit of fun, isn't it, mate? It's a bit of fun. We're just making it uniquely different. Right, this is a delta. So this is a delta. So therefore, I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? I'm going to have to go the level plus that. Right, see if that does it. Right, so we've got AD. Ah, this looks more like it. Right, F11. Oh, it's going up. It didn't go up very much though. let's see how he's doing. He's not going up very much, is he? Right, let's see if we can boost his jumping prowess. So let's make it 5 times. Let's see how far that goes up. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we know that this is the amplitude. The 5 is the amplitude. So 15. That should give us a significant leap. Now there's a problem there. He's going down too far, isn't he? Oh, so he's too quick. He's too quick as well. He's too quick. And he's going down too far. So maybe the maths that we've got is a bit wrong. Am I meant to be running this on every one? Or am I meant to be waiting? maybe maybe we need to do that here. See what that does. That's going to make him move every time. He's starting low down, isn't he? He's starting low down. Let's stop there. AE, what's AE? $174. No, he's on the right level. He's on the right level. So he's going up. And he's still going up. Now he's coming down. There's AE, B1, B3. Oh, it's going too far, isn't it? Going way too far down. Here. So he's going up to 9s. And then he starts coming back down, but then he's going too far. Have I got the maths wrong?
Yeah.
Have I got the maths wrong? For this fill statement. Oh, go away. Right, y equals a times sine x. So a equals 3. Because that's what I want. So maybe it's just a simple case of that. A times sine x. 360 degrees. Don't want that. I wonder if that is the problem. It's taking too long now, isn't it? Jump's not high enough, and it's taking too long. So let's do 25, and let's so let's half it. Well, it needs to be higher. Needs to be high because he's got to jump over big trees. So let's put a big number in that. Let's see what that looks like. Right, let's make it a bit higher. He's got to get over the big trees, yeah? Okay, last one. I think that might be it. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Do you think that's it? You can hear this boot boing. Right, if you notice he's jerky, yeah? He's jerky. And that's because we're updating every second frame now. So every fourth frame. So what we need to do to make him have a smooth arch, we need to times the whole thing by 4, don't we? Perhaps a little slower on the descending. Yeah, it's because we're using that sine wave function, isn't it? It's because we're using that sine wave function. So number of frames. So let's times that by 8. Let's get rid of that. So hopefully now he'll be a bit smoother. He's dropping to the floor a bit, isn't he? Maybe you need to add some more. Let's do that. Oh, that's blowing it. Blowing it. Can't do that. I've just figured it out. 32 times 8. Yeah, 32 times 8 is going to have to be the biggest. It now feels like Rudolph. No, it doesn't. He's dropping way too low down as well. He's dropping too far down as well. Right. Now he's a really long time in the air, isn't he? Let's, instead of it being 32, let's make it 24. Think a little bit quicker, I think. That's better, isn't it? We need to put a test in there as well. So right. Right. Let's see if that stops him going too far down. It's better. Is he too slow in jumping, or do we need to make him jump a bit quicker? It's almost super Nico. I think we still need to knock the number of frames down. I still think he's up in the air too long. Ah, that's better. That's better. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. Wait until Mrs. OSK sees this. Oh, she's coming. Quick. You want to see? Right. You want to see? Camera's on, by the way. Say hello. You've just got her. Right, here we go. You watching? Oops. Look. We got Nico running, look.
That's so super cool.
So we got Nico running, yeah. And we've just been finalising when he jumps. So now this is him jumping. Gonna give him a cape.
Aww.
He's gonna have a fly mode where he'll be able to jump and fly.
Aww. That's too cute.
So that's what we've been doing today.
Oh, well done, guys. Well done.
Cape when jumping, yeah. Once he hits the power up, get the cape out so he can fly. So he doesn't. So at the top of the jump, we'll just get him to glide down. So what's the matter?
I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see anything.
Yes, they said, "Hey, Mrs. OSK."
Hi, guys.
There you go. So that's what we've been
Yeah.
working on.
That's awesome. It's really, really cool. Great job, guys. Great job.
Right then. Well, it's 11:30, guys. I think we've got a load done, an absolute bucket load done. So in the next stream, we'll get the controls to work. So when we press up, he jumps. When we've got to do the duck, you know, when he drops down. Should animation stop when Nico is in the air? Well, this is what we're talking about, whether we want to be realistic or not. You know, when you, let's just say, when you're falling, are you stop moving? You'd be, yeah. Well, I think the chat said it's they're just watching. It's me coding. The Docster went and said, "They're just watching, it's me doing the coding." But yeah, I mean, no, I didn't design. I'm no good at art. I mean, we could slow down. I mean, we could slow down the animation, I suppose. When it's in jump mode. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can quickly do that, because this is the animation here, right? So it's this bit here. It's this bit. I suppose I suppose, hang on, that's 8. If we do 8 times 8 is 64, minus 1 is 63. That would still work, wouldn't it? That would still work. So we'll do a quick test, yeah? We'll do a quick test. So, no, I don't want that one. I want this one here. We'll do a quick test. So if we're in jumping mode, yeah, so if we're If we're not in jumping mode, he does the normal, yeah? But if we are in jumping mode, which is here, then we will times that by 8 to slow the animation down. And if it's not equal to... Well, I was just thinking, that's running at 64. We don't need to do that. We just do that. And then it does the animation. Right, so if Nico's not jumping, we bypass and do the normal animation. If Nico is jumping, we're going to slow the animation down. Right, let's try that. See what you think. Oh, it's too slow. Too slow. That is definitely too slow. Right, so we are going to... we're definitely going to do this. So we can't do it by 8. So let's times it by 4. So that's going to be 8 times 4. 32 minus 1. Right, let's try that. Still a bit too slow. There you go. Eight times 2 is 16. 8 times 2 is 24. Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, we can do that here. We can do that here. Because we're setting it to 0 anyway. So we can store that in there so it starts the frame counter off again. Let's see what happens. Right. Down. 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 I think that's alright. I think we can get away with that one. I think we can get away with that. Let's just see what it's like. I think the problem with that is because the code, does the code do an ink first? Hang on, let's just have a look at this. Yeah, it's doing an ink first. So if we set it to 0, it's on frame 1. So what I think we should do then is, let's do this. Change that to X. Change that to X. Change that to X. We're not using X anymore, are we? But here, DEX to make it 255. So when it increases, it'll be 0. So it should start on the first frame then. That's better. His back legs push off when he takes off, look. That's better. So let's slow this down so we can see it. So here he comes, he's coming down to land. Pushes off with both legs. And he's pushing off with both legs again. Pushes off with both legs. Fits like a glove. Yes, it does. That looks really good, that does. I'm not messing around with that anymore. I think that works. I think that works. I like the way his ears fly up. I like the way on the way down his ears fly up. Look, watch when he comes down.
I've been standing here watching.
Hey, they can see you.
Oh.
She doesn't like being on camera.
No.
I think that works. I think that works. Right, so that's. Let's just make sure that the running's okay. That we haven't destroyed the running. Yeah, running's fine. There we go. Right then, guys. I think we've done quite a lot in this stream and got really far. So next stream, work out the control system to make him do the jump, both either keyboard and joystick, and then work out what we're going to have on the hood. And then how and have different trees and make a map with all the different trees in, so we can go right. Randomly pick a tree out. Right, that's the next one that comes and slides in. Yeah, and scrolls in. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're liking this little project. I think FaZe is yes. And then we'll work out Nico's health bar, yeah. So the health bar, and so that means he'll be moving backwards and forwards depending on, because if his health goes down, he'll slow down, yeah. So I will see you Monday, all right? Unless I stream in the weekend, all right. So thank you very much, guys, and I will see you very shortly. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.